Hi students, welcome to week 2 of English 103. I wanted to start including some art on our weekly updates to reflect our different units. And in week 2, we are going to begin a unit on public art, which I'll talk to you about in just a second. First, I wanted to say it was a real pleasure getting to know you this week. I'm hoping that you feel like you have a strong introduction to the course and that you feel fairly comfortable in navigating Canvas and knowing how to get in touch with me. Um, if you're having questions, as always, please feel free to contact me and I'm very happy to help out. As we're moving into week 2, we start our first unit of the class, which is on public art. And that's why I chose this image. It's a mural called LA History, A Mexican Perspective by Barbara Carrasco. And when we're talking about public art, it's really a very LA thing, right? There are a lot of murals kind of in the LA County area that give us an opportunity to deal with our history, with our culture, um, kind of with current events. And so I wanted to share this one to kind of get us started in terms of thinking about public art in LA, but also around the world. And I'm using a fairly loose definition of public art, basically to mean any art that if you can get to the location where it is, it's pretty much accessible. Right, so we're not thinking about museums or art that's inside museums or art that takes place inside a theater, but places where the public can just kind of approach and have access to the art in that way. Also counts for live performances, right? If you went to a farmer's market, for example, and heard a band playing, or if you went to see a free play in the park, that's public because it's open and easily accessible. In the definition, I also kind of included some different forms of digital and virtual art because, again, as long as the person has access to the technology, they pretty much have access to the art. So you'll see a few articles on TikTok, for example, um, as as another type of public art that doesn't rely on a physical location. That being said, let's take a quick look at the work that we'll be doing this week. So this is our Canvas page. You should be fairly familiar with it by now. Starting in week 2, we will be using the Unit 1 Public Art module. And as we go through the semester, you'll see additional weeks get added. So our first module only covered 1 week, whereas upcoming modules will have multiple weeks. And you'll see there's a few things that are going on this week. We have our first essay prompt that is here. And then during the week, you'll have some additional readings, a discussion board, and a topic proposal. Let's take a quick look at the different items. This is our prompt for Essay 1. Please read through the whole thing carefully. I know the prompt looks long, but it includes quite a few options for you. So you don't have to do every essay question, for example. I wrote sample essay questions for you here. You don't have to do all of them, but read them through and figure out which one you're interested in doing. Um, However, you should read through all of these steps really carefully because they walk you through kind of exactly what I'm looking for in the assignment. So do make sure to read the step-by-step list. Then page 2 are just possible essay topics based on the different articles that you'll be reading. And then after that, we have kind of the assignment calendar so you know what parts of the assignment are due at what time, the requirements for the final draft, and then some submission information and reminders from the syllabus about late work. So please make sure you read through the whole thing very carefully, and as always, let me know if you have any questions about it. Now, during the week, you will be doing a few different readings. So you're watching this video, so that's kind of check, you're done with that. You'll read through the essay prompt, and you'll see we have a number of articles here. These are the articles that Essay 1 will be based on. So you'll be picking a topic that comes up in one of the articles to write about. To help give you kind of an overview about the different articles and about public art, I've asked you to pick 3. So it's totally up to you. Take a look at the different titles. I think all of their titles are fairly straightforward. And decide which 3 of those are the most interesting to you and read through those. Then this week we have our first written discussion board, as opposed to our Flipgrid discussion that was last week. So this helps you to start thinking about the different controversial aspects in the article. So it's going to help you kind of hone your ideas in terms of your essay topic and help you start deciding which of the articles you want to write about for your essay. And then this week you'll also have a topic proposal due. Topic proposal is fairly informal. It should be a low stress assignment where you just kind of give me an idea of what you're thinking about writing about for the first essay. I use the topic proposals as an opportunity to kind of make sure the students are on the right track and also to give them some feedback kind of early in the writing process before anyone gets too deeply invested in their writing. I give a little bit of feedback here. So that's kind of where we are going for week 2. From here into the next few weeks, we'll be building up our first essay all around the topic of public art. As always, please feel free to reach out to me with any questions or concerns. You can get me by text or by email, and you're always welcome to visit student hours if you want to talk one-on-one. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.